Everything is reflections. The way other people see you is just a reflection of you. The way that we see life, we just see a reflection in our minds. Until we're able to endeavor beyond our minds to see reality. Because we're always living in our heads. But our heads don't know reality. Our heads just know, our mind just knows reflections. We're all just reflecting the light. I don't believe we came here to live in fear of one another, of nature, fear of being wrong or mistakes. The thing about a lot of fear is it's all in your imagination. If you don't seek and investigate your fears, then they have more power over you. If we can get free of fear, then we can be free to enjoy the gift that this life really is. Because fear cuts us off. Fear comes from the imagination. Mark Twain, I think, he said, "I've lived through many troubles, some of which actually happened." So we put ourselves through so many fears that we don't need to. We can just choose to trust in life. We can have our life back. Fear is a contagious virus. We can let go of our fear. Just embrace what we have. Life's a gift if we let it be. If we were truly to endeavor to appreciate the gift of life and appreciate the gift that this life is, we would see the futility and the waste of worrying. We spend a lot of energy worrying about what others will think of us, but nobody else really ever sees the real you. Everybody just sees reflections. We all live in our own mind, and that means that we all live in our own world. And if you want to choose to live in a fearful, dangerous, untrustworthy, hostile world, you can choose that. But if you want to choose to trust in life, trust in the fact that you are protected and that who you really are can never be touched by this world. If you want to choose to live without worry and without fear, I think to follow the quest to truly be free of fear, at least like the imaginary ones, that's the best thing we can do. If we can get free of fear in our being and live with love and trust for this world, then that's how we change this world together. That's all we can really do is what we can do. So in the end, you are your best project. We deserve to be free in life, free from all the suffering that we create unnecessarily. There's pain in life. There's pain in life. There's loss. But there's so much suffering that we create. And we don't have to. Being human is, there's no passive experience of being human. There's no passive experience. You're always affecting the world no matter what. So you choose how you want to affect this world. And ultimately you choose what world you want to live in. Because we all got that world in our mind, and the world that we carry around in our mind is the world that we live in. So you got to make the choice. Do you live in a friendly, helpful, caring world, or do you live in a world, or do you live in a hostile, dangerous, fearful world? Because if you can never teach yourself or learn how to trust in life, it's going to be harder for you. When we identify with our body, when we identify with this temporary being, when we identify with this temporary vehicle that carries us for a while, think about that. Carries us. That implies that we are not this body. We live in it for a while. And when we think that the body is the only thing that we are, and we don't take the time to dig and connect with that deeper, non-dying part of ourself, then that's where fear comes from, because the body itself is vulnerable. The body itself is fragile at times. And it can be hurt and can be wounded and can be killed. And if you think that is you, then you're always going to be defensive and afraid and thinking that, life is always out to get you. But there is a way. There's a way to live as if, we can honor our bodies and at the same time realize that it's temporary, man. So it's temporary. So why would we choose to live and spend this amazing life in fear? Like, life can be amazing if we let it be. Life can be as great as we let it be. But we get in our own way, we fear one another, and we cut ourselves off from the flow of life and the flow of nature. We all live in a different world. We all live in a different mind. And if you can make the choice to trust people, even if you've been hurt before, and just trust in life, trust that you're going to be taken care of, and you will live a more happy, peaceful existence than someone who, thinks everyone's out to get them. We can learn to trust in life.